Hello guys, so this is the first video for our YouTube channel, and we're basically going to explain you like the basic concepts of the calculator we are using in the IB diploma. So this is the digital interface for the CASIO fx-CG50 calculator. It is a digital version of the real calculator, but it has the same functions and works in the same way basically.
This is the interface of the calculator, and as you can see we have a series of buttons and keys and a screen that shows a series of options. Now I will explain how the basic keys of the calculator work in order to be able to make an ordinary use in the day-to-day of this CASIO calculator. The most important buttons are the blue ones we have here: delete and AC and on. This AC is to turn on and off the calculator, and the delete it's in order to erase commands of the main options of the calculator. Then we have shift and alpha, which means that when we press shift, we are able to select these options that are in yellow. Here in the buttons we have an option in yellow, and if we select shift, we are able to select these options, and the same things happens with alpha and the red ones. Here in the top corner of the numbers we have a series of letters and things that we can select if we press this shift and alpha keys.
Okay, now I'm going to explain the calculator part of the display. As we can see, the calculator has like a menu to select different options related to the calculation, like the run matrix is like to do basic operations, to do statistics. We also have a spreadsheet, graph, like to graph different functions, to do different equations, financial stuff, and then we have the memory, the system. We can also use the programming language of Python in the calculator. Well, as you can see, geometry, to do 3D graphs, conversion, physium for chemistry, and that's basically it. Well, we can enter each of these different options by pressing this button here, which says exit. As you can see, it will open, and if we want to go back to the main menu, we press menu, and we can change what we want to use.
Okay, now I'm going to explain two options of this main menu. I'm going to explain the run matrix and the spreadsheet, which are two of the most common options that we tend to use in our day-to-day use of this CASIO calculator. If we press X, we enter in the run matrix display. In this display, it's pretty simple because we only have it's to do basic operations, like our operations of day. It's like normal things. And then if we want to use more complex operations, we can also do them, I don't know, this kind of stuff, using the shift and alpha commands in the display of the calculator. Then if we press menu, we go back to the main menu, and the spreadsheet. If we press 4x, it's like a sheet when we can. It's like an Excel sheet, incorporated inside the calculator, and it's where we can do complex stuff, and then it will save our calculations here in the spreadsheet menu.
Okay, so the other two main options of the menu that you're going to use most in the diploma program system is the graph option, where you can do basic function graphs, like for example we press x plus 1 and we press x and then FC to draw it. Well, we can see the function that is drawn with that function, like the graph that is drawn. Another important part of the calculator is the equation part, where we are going to be able to do like simultaneous equations, polynomial equations, and then like solve different types of equations. If we press F1, we are going to enter simultaneous equations, where we can put like different type of unknowns, type of x, and we can select like 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So if we press, for example, 1, we can enter like the first term of the x, like for example 4, 2, and 6, and in the second one we put in the second equation we put 6, 2, and 3. It will solve it for us, and it will give us the two solutions to the double equation. The other part of this equation part of the menu is the polynomial equation, in which we can select the degree of the polynomial. We can select grade 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 in base of what we need to solve. So as you can see, it's like basically the same thing as the other one. We enter the terms that accompanies the x, for example a, b, and c, as you can see. So in the third part, we can the solver part, in which we can solve like equations in which the x is separated from the rest of the equation, and we press solve basically, and it will give us like the value of x in the equation we enter. So yes, that is basically like the part of the equation solver of the calculator.
This has been all for this occasion. As you know, in this channel we will choose to make short and concise videos that just explain the doubts you may have. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate to leave them in the comment section, and we will answer them in a video. And I hope this one has been helpful for you, and we will see you in the next one.